This land is your land.
You
This land is
can you
my
share it
land.
into
From
um
California to the
can you
New
share it
York.
into the group?
Yes, please. Tell them to good evening, whoever is here, if anybody is here yet. It always takes my phone a few minutes to get on. I don't know why. I think, oh, that's it, because YouTube really lags. It's a big lagger, and that might have to do with Zoom or whatever, but I'm not sure. My hair is bothering me. I feel like bag lady Biden bag lady lover, whatever the hell I called it. Please, guys, go and look at the satire. Sometimes we work really hard on that stuff. It's a lot of fun for you, so you could laugh. Some of it's
Right.
nasty too, but that's me.
Fries.
Medium or
Medium.
But look, okay.
medium Coke?
Yes. Sharing away.
Oh, is there a lot to talk about this evening?
Got a
Sunday,
bit.
August 4th. What is that? What do I get?
We got a bit.
No,
No.
I was just looking at, oh
Is
my
this right now? Yeah, I guess it is. Oh, look, here we go.
God. Is your phone on?
No, it is not. It was. I just turned it down. But
Can't
yes, it
lie.
was.
Don't
I know. I know. I know. I know.
lie. Hang on, super,
Just good, yeah.
super, hang on.
Okay,
Da-da,
Magda.
da-da,
Dude, Magda. And say
da-da,
hi.
da-da, da-da,
Let's see.
da-da.
Ain't got that one done.
Ugh, I have not of yet. Obviously, if you look at actually our
Share.
page, it's
Mm-hmm.
like all the mosaic signs, like the Gmail and how I mentioned the other day about the adrenochrome stuff, the GPU,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
the graphics processing unit. If you look it up in Google, it's Adreno. Google has Chrome. I mean, people, please, people.
They need to open your mind. You need
Yes,
to see
that is going to
what's
be one of the
happening
hardest things.
because it's not good. You'll find that you'll be quite
75.
disgusted and
Eh,
quite hurt by what they're doing because you won't believe that they could do that.
that's it. That's it, though. You're on the money,
Yeah.
honey. I need more coffee. I've been up for what? Have I been up? No. Yeah. I had like maybe a couple hours sleep. Hello, Mama Helen. Good to see you. Good to see you in the chat. She's always great. I mean, handing me information. And to be honest, I'm going to tell everybody my email because if
Mhm.
I don't know you, I'll just put you in spam unless you say, if you just say something like Carolyn 17 or 7, hey, what's up or whatever, and I know it's you, somebody in the group.
Mhm.
I want them to
Nothing,
email me.
Helen.
We need information and like people like Sarah or
Mhm.
even like Louisiana, Jan,
Yeah.
I let them email us news,
Yeah.
because everybody has different news.
You want to put
Right.
the can you put the link in there?
We just started, Helen. What?
Yeah. Can
Um, Let me think. Let me think about that. Or
Or I
maybe
might be
it's
able to. I
pinned,
might be
right?
able to. I might be able to. I
Go
don't know.
on. Share it from the bottom.
Let's see if I can
See on
first.
the
'Cause
bottom
it's
where
like
it
a
says
tweet.
participants?
Yeah, I know. You sent it. Remember, you sent it to me first.
Correct.
I'll get it. I'll pick it up there.
See, it's different on Zoom, so I actually never did we ever do it? I don't know
I
if we
don't.
have, because we did go live years ago with a bunch of us. Um, I feel like going swimming in this beautiful pond in back. I can't. Oh, sorry, people. I'm so tired. Okay, we're both tired. Well, Joe, you had a pretty good day off.
I did. I can't. It won't let me. It'll let me share it into other um, uh, messenger.
Really?
Yeah.
No, do it, hon. Do it on your computer.
I don't
Are you
have. I
not
don't.
connected to Facebook yet?
No, I did. Instead of doing that like I should have, I ran around.
I've been practicing my docs. Thank you. Thank you. Try.
Yeah. I ran. I had running around to do. So that's what
No, I know. And you actually finally remembered to get the suit
I did. I
um
went and got fitted real quick.
fitted, yeah.
Did that. Right.
Okay, so let me see. Let me see. Oh, right. Oh
But we have a
God.
lot in store tonight.
Oh
We have
my
a lot to
God.
And in case, unless you guys have something to say too,
Okay.
we always listen to everybody. Always. Oh, there you go.
Yes. Yes, we
There you go.
do.
Hit the link, guys. Come on in.
No, I don't know if they can't hit that link,
Oh, you
but
can?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Looks like you
How the
could.
fuck do I know? I've never done or done it
This
before.
isn't this also is a new thing for us, so
Moderation. No, 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 no moderation. No.
got it.
Does it look like I have it?
No.
Oh wait.
Did you guys know?
Ba, ba, ba,
Did you know
ba.
that the project
Ba, ba, ba.
2025, the head of the project 2025 resigned? Guess it was too much pressure.
What was his name? Did you look it up? I'll look it
Yeah,
up.
I do. I have it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
have it?
do. Let's see.
Ba,
There he
ba,
is right
ba, ba.
there. His name is Paul Dance.
Paul
Director
Dance.
steps down. He
Is it
was
Dance? Really? Dance? Or am I hearing it wrong?
Paul Dance, Dans.
Dan's man.
Hmm. He's the director of Project 2025, the conservative playback for a potential second Donald Trump term. But
Wait,
that's not what that was never Trump's thing. He said
of
he
course
didn't,
not. No, I told you in the very beginning it was fake.
he was
It's
doing
like
Agenda
if I don't
47.
know it, it does not exist. Well, for the
I don't
most
even
part.
know what it is. So
It's trying to wake people up. It's telling you that they've done agendas and these projects and these operations. I mean, you name
mhm.
it. And they have, there's an app for that.
There's an app for that.
There's an app for that. It's just, it's been
Yeah,
done.
an app
It's
for
like, come
everything.
on. They
Yeah,
Mockingbird, Paperclip. I mean, they have Agenda 21. That was theirs, the UN,
yeah.
Obama's
Mm.
baby. I don't remember there being a 23. No, wait, there was, and there was an
I thought
agenda.
their stuff was Project. No.
No, 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 there was an agenda 21.
Mhm.
No, this is UN. Okay. Okay.
Good.
Oh, they can hit that, can they? So that
Yeah,
what's lit up, you see, it doesn't look like it in the computer, but I'm not used to it. I'm used to the phone. What's lit up is how to actually come into our, it's the actual, you got in with no problem.
yeah.
It's the link just to get right into there to
Just
here.
comes right on in.
Yeah. Well, I know Matt wanted to come in. Um, I don't think Charles can right now. Dana May, let me. Let me invite Dana.
It's going to take you to a screen where you can put the name that you want to be called. Like, see where underneath my name, where it says Rags, you can put your name there.
Cool. You
And
could turn off
Carolyn's has
your,
Warrior Cat,
you
so
can
you
turn
can
off
change
your
your name.
video.
Turn
Yes.
off your video if
I've
you don't
been
want to.
Warrior Cat forever. I
Mhm.
change it a little bit.
I'm Rags.
Rags. Um,
That's a short-lived
where's Dana?
subject because that
See if
project,
Dana will come on. It's earlier for him. He's like what? Dana's what? Like an hour ahead of you?
he's in California,
Yeah.
so he would be behind me. So if it's
Oh,
7:30 here now, right?
it'd be 6:30 for him.
Right.
But yeah, you were right. I said it wrong. Affleck.
Well, you know,
Whenever we had a problem,
Mhm.
John and I would say Affleck.
Yeah.
Whenever we had a problem, Affleck. But anyhow,
Now I
but
have that little duck on my desk.
do you have a ducky on your desk? Is that what you're telling me?
I
Does he
do.
quack?
It's
Oh, that's
he
right. You did
does.
show
He
me.
does.
Oh my, isn't that crazy? It's such a
Mhm.
small world. I mean, who would think that?
Mhm.
He has the Affleck duck
I
on
do. Yeah.
his desk.
Because
He's
I
only
have
been in the
Affleck.
job, what, a year and a half,
Yeah.
maybe?
I have that Affleck stuff, man.
Ah, ah,
Good stuff.
ah.
So
All right. So, yeah, he stepped down that dance. And then we have, what the hell is Pelosi thinking?
I don't know,
Is
but
that really
they are so
true?
proud of that Joe Biden, but where is he?
Guys,
Where
is this really true?
Yeah, she says that Joe Biden should be added to Mount Rushmore because he's so good. He's such a good president. He did so much good for America by raising everybody's prices on everything across the board so that they could make more money. You gave them more money. That's what they needed. And you know what? That's the reason
Money,
why
money, money,
Fed
money.
has not cut the rate because if with the rate up so high, they make money. And he
They've
hasn't cut it. He
always done
promised.
everything to make money. It
Mhm.
was never about the people.
Right. They've promised to cut it 3 times this year. They're not going to cut it. They're just telling you that because it's an election year. If they cut it, if they cut it,
Mhm.
I will be surprised. And if they do, it's because we are pressuring them. They're caught. They're crap. They've been lying to us forever, forever and ever. And we shouldn't believe anything they have to say anymore because the government doesn't know how to do anything but lie.
Right.
So all they do is lie.
Look at what Helen says.
What did
I
Helen
gotta do
say?
something anyhow, but I want you to read that if you read it.
He's on
Read
the
it.
milk carton, 1800, find me. Right? Hey, it's probably going to go
Silver
straight.
alert,
That's
silver alert.
right? I see that carton of milk just laying in the trash can
Right?
with other food on top of it on his face.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Breathe.
know. That's funny.
Breathe.
That is
All
funny.
right.
But yeah, do you believe you should be on Mount Rushmore? I don't.
Come on.
Sam's a
Are we even gonna give this a more than a 2-second discussion?
no,
No.
no.
All right. The next person that ever will be long on there would be Trump
Yeah, yeah.
or
I found
Julie
this.
or
I
Kennedy.
found this thing that greatly describes Congress. All of you in Congress.
Uh-oh.
It's called.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Let me read it to you. It's a word. It's a 7-letter word called treason. You don't steal an election, give money and weapons to the Taliban, destroy our military, destroy the food supply, destroy energy and gas, disassemble our border and encourage an invasion from all over the world and it not be treasonous act of your own country and people,
Mm.
you damn straight it's treason. All of you in Congress, by not closing the border and not taking care of the people, you have committed treason because you're giving aid and comfort to all of our enemies. Every single one of them. You know what you do know what the penalty for treason is, don't you? I'm not going to say it, but you should know what it is. If you don't know what it is, I suggest you look it up
Look it
because
up.
those of you in Congress, you have committed treason. You have. Sorry. I didn't make you do it, man. But you did it on your own. You chose to do it. Just like everybody that out there that you say chose to do drugs on their own, you all committed treason on your own.
So
And I would
true.
like everybody to remember it was Joe Biden that said that much cocaine and you should lose the rest of your life forever. Kamala Harris, she put
But they're the ones that
thousands
are
of
drug
people in prison
users.
for
We
drugs
know
while she
this.
was smoking pot. That's a whole nother thing that needs to be looked into. But that she's I don't know. I really don't know if she was smoking pot, but she put a lot of people in prison for just for marijuana. Just for
Mm-hmm.
marijuana.
It's so true.
Why?
So true. How
You know,
arching.
it's just sad.
I'm
You
sleep
drink
deprived.
your
It is
alcohol,
sad. Fuck her.
drink your
Fuck
alcohol.
her.
I can't handle the alcohol, but you
Fuck
drink
him,
that
fuck him, fuck him,
alcohol
fuck
with
him.
you. Oh, yeah,
Fuck
ugly
him.
things.
Okay.
But anyways, but anyways,
Coffee, please save
here's
me.
here's how you can tell Congress is corrupt. I'm going to tell you how they are corrupt.
Holy shit, he is going on,
There
guys.
are 30 Republicans who have
Oh.
endorsed Kamala Harris. What in the hell is wrong
Let me
with you,
guess, one of
Republicans?
them is
Those are not
Swalwell.
Republicans, okay?
Oh,
Those guys are not Republicans.
the
If
other
you
one,
endorse, if you
Lindsey
endorse somebody
Graham.
so left, and you're supposed to be
You see,
representing Republicans, but you
oh,
endorse
who's
somebody
that
so
bitch?
left, so radically left, you're not a Republican. You're not a conservative. You might not even be an American. You might be called a traitor,
Holy shit. If I didn't like really
trading sides.
make fun of it, I mean, it's absolutely true and
It
beautiful.
is.
Maybe if I could take my shit out, like I will make that into a really nice uh, short or something, you know?
It's just,
Fantastic, Joe. Fantastic, my brother. That's him speaking. That's him rested.
yeah.
That's my friend rested. He is
Oh,
never at rest. Never, never, never. I can't function without sleep, but I take naps, so I don't really. It doesn't matter. I could be up at 3 a.m.
yeah, I just don't understand.
8 a.m.
Republicans for Harris is what they're calling it.
I'll give it up. 30 Republicans. Well, now we know who they are, right? I mean, we
Mm-hmm.
always knew most of them, but sometimes you get a few. I don't even care. Vance wasn't one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
I've been studying Vance an awful lot now.
See
I'll
if
tell
they
you something
name it
really
in.
quick because I know
Mm-hmm.
you have a shitload of, he has a lot to go over, and I'm just gonna spit some stuff out here and there. But
Yeah.
Vance, his ears,
His ears
yeah,
look weird, don't they?
Waggle
Yeah, they look weird and
Damn,
strange.
wiggle ears, people. So
Yeah.
either it's a really bad mask and done intentionally. People sometimes think, some conspiracists think that ears have to do with the cloning.
Could be.
Or like, oh shoot, what was his name? Something Hansen that we watched yesterday. I think there's another clip of him today. Maybe we'll watch it. I don't know if we will with Jim Carrey.
Mhm.
That young man posted. Well, he's probably my age, but whatever. Um, I don't know. maybe we will watch that because that's significant.
Trump's the first
But
real
there's
black
so much to go
president.
through. Um,
That
what?
was Darian. Trump's the first real black president.
Ba-bang.
He's the first one that's for everybody, including black people. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he doesn't care. It's humanity. It's the
Mm-mm.
human race. It's
Nope. Look at how he treats everybody. Look at how he treated that one lady at the
community.
Georgia,
This.
I mean, she came up to him. She came up and gave him a hug and he
Oh,
accepted it
I
and
saw a
everything.
picture. I didn't even read it
Yeah, it
because
was a big thing.
it's surprising.
It's not surprising, he's just a good guy, but anyways, what I wanted to, let me tell you,
Wait,
the
wait, I wasn't
Republicans,
finished here. Let me just
I know
finish with
and
Vance.
the Republicans are named too. So I
All
just
right,
want to tell you that. So go
go on,
ahead.
go.
The Republicans that are some of them are from Donald Trump's administration, which include
Vance.
Stephanie Grisham,
Right,
former White House press secretary under Trump,
right.
Olivia Troy, who served as Vice President Mike Pence's national security
I
advisor,
recognize the name, but so oh
Chuck
yeah.
Hagel, Ray LaHood, who were Republican cabinet members under Barack Obama. The
Okay.
Jeff Duncan is a loser who is disintegrating on his own. Him too, I guess. So that's those are all
Hey,
the ones that
any
they.
other women? Because there was another
Uh,
woman I was thinking of. What was the woman that you brought up?
that was named. Oh, Olivia Troy.
Oh, maybe that is who. Whatever. It's all right. We'll
See,
figure it
these
out.
some of these people. See, I made mention of it. I didn't do very well of mentioning it, but they're infiltrating the Republican side by running as Republicans and
Right,
they get endorsed or they win the seat
right.
and
Because it's
then
all
they do
become a
just
fucking game.
yeah,
It's a
then they do just liberal
game.
shit. Just like what they did here in New Mexico.
It's not
I mean,
liberal.
there's no
It's evil.
Republicans in the House anymore. There's nothing. And you know what they did? Not only did they get rid of all the Republicans, it seems like there's a couple, but they get rid of them, and then that governor of ours, she violated our constitutional rights by not allowing the Republicans to assemble. And even Jim Jordan said, because he was the one
Was that
coming
about
to
the
New
Second
Mexico.
Amendment?
Yeah, yeah, that is. Um,
It was,
she
right?
she violated our rights
What's
by
her
not
name?
allowing us to assemble, and we had to go to
Ouch.
Texas to assemble.
What? Yeah, right. I remember that, but well, glad you told
That's a
everybody else.
violation of our
What?
constitutional rights.
What
We
is
have the
her
right to assemble.
name?
So, just saying, huh?
What's her name, honey?
Olivia Troy.
That's your governor?
No, that ain't my girlfriend.
Didn't you say something about your governor earlier?
Oh, the governor Grisham? No, Stephanie Grisham. She was the former White House press
That's
secretary
all
under
right.
Trump. Grisham is
She was
our
the
governor.
that okay, sorry. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
Lujan
gotcha.
Grisham.
Gotcha. I was like,
Lujan
phew,
dash Grisham.
I really need sleep, but
Okay,
okay, right.
Lujan Grisham.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought I was
Yeah,
actually
no,
losing it there. I am
it's
so
it's one of those things. It seems like I wonder if these are all tied into each other. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Think,
So freaking hard to
you know what I
understand.
don't get? Um, I don't want to bring up this boxing shit again because it's
Mhm.
nonsense.
And it's just stupid.
Anybody with half a molecule
Yeah,
knows
right.
this is nonsense. But I just want to be clear. This transgender female was from Algeria.
Yeah,
Algeria is Northern Africa. Like our friend Kevi was from Southern Africa.
right.
And God rest his soul. We love you. We miss you. Oh, I miss talking to you every um,
Mr. Kevin, man, he was a good man.
but that's why I just wanted to check this out, right? Because I thought of him. So Algeria is in North Africa, and its population is 75 to 85% Muslim. Let's think about this for a second, shall we? The Muslims, I know plenty of them. I'm friendly with many of them.
Some of them are not, they're nice
You
people,
don't,
some of them.
you gotta,
It's people,
everybody's
it's
different,
government that's bad.
right? The government divides us.
Yeah.
Why
Mhm.
not say somebody in the sand came over here and did a nasty job to the World Trade Centers?
Yeah. There's a lot of people that then nobody wants to hurt you.
Absolutely. They just want to live their
That's right.
life. Now, there are
Nobody wants
some
to hurt.
old
Yeah.
fashioned. Look, my dad was old fashioned. He had freaking eyes in the back of his head. He taught for 50 years, period. He wouldn't stop until that 50. I mean, he was just a stern man. It's, but
Mhm.
going back to the Muslims, so most likely, I'm guessing, what was her name? Main, I forgot her name. The boxer from
Oh,
Algeria, right? The subject
oh
we
yeah.
we always
That.
do that. We go back and forth.
Mm.
Um, it doesn't matter. I really don't give a shit. What are the chances that he is one of the 15 to 25% that is not Muslim in North Africa, Algeria? I just wanted to kind of bring that out because he would probably be killed. How did he go by? How did he train?
I'm Khalif.
That makes sense now because when you said it the other day,
Hmm.
I said the names I made because I figured it was
Yeah.
Arabic.
Yeah. It is.
It's an
And she
Arabic
looks it
name.
and it looks it. So I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Which also
It
I
ain't
didn't
female.
realize how I won't say infiltrated, but let's be honest. Um, Africa was not, a lot of the Middle East was not what it is today.
No.
There was Buddhism and Hinduism and Christianity, and there's no right for anybody to beat the shit out of each other because of what freaking religion they are. And of course, you got the state of Israel sat there right in the middle of that. That wasn't done intentionally. Let's not put God's children right in the middle of the Middle East,
Right.
where all these Muslim countries now are. Think, think,
There's
please, people.
something not right there.
I know I'm very convincing, right? Mom always said, become a liar. No, I'd be working for free. I liked working for tips. That was my favorite. And no, I never did anything more than books. Tits for tips. Okay. Yeah, okay. Your turn.
You're funny.
Oh man, why aren't you reading what Helen's saying? Because she's got a lot to say apparently. Helen, wait,
Because you were going off. You were
we got
going good.
people in here, right? So why don't you come in?
Yeah, come on in. Yeah,
The,
come
the
on in.
water is just
Talk to
fine.
us.
You could turn off your camera.
Yeah, you can. So,
You don't even have to say anything. Like, I mean, until you feel like, damn, I want to say something about that. But that's all up to you guys. Let's see what
yeah.
Helen's saying.
Talk and continuing on about Kamala Harris, the president and whatnot. Her husband, Doug Emroff, has publicly admitted to an extramarital affair
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. You just told me right before
that
the
took,
show. I'm like, oh,
oh,
really?
it says it took place during his first marriage. The affair reportedly led to a pregnancy with the family's nanny.
Because she can't get pregnant because she is a he.
Right.
For his,
I
well,
never
that
see
went
her
down the
wear a
wrong
dress
way.
of any kind. That's just really odd. Mm, you guys tell me.
For
Wow.
him to want his genetics to continue,
Hmm.
he has to sleep with a woman. They know this. They know this. Kamala is not a woman.
Just.
Now, there's a couple of things, right? I always talk about the neck.
Hmm.
There's a difference. There's some women are strong, some women have swollen necks. There's a difference. Like it could balloon out. That could be the thyroid kind of stuff, you know? But it doesn't take, I've been doing this all my life, guys. It really doesn't take me long to notice that Kamala. Now, Mama Helen said that it may be a mask. There's one commercial she does where she wears like this scarf thing. It's like the worst thing I've ever seen. At least covered all up, Kamala. But this is trying to get your attention to the neck. When Mama Helen said, "Why is she wearing $62,000
Necklace.
necklace, a necklace, that huge, thick golden chain,
And asking me for
while
money.
asking for money for her campaign?" Is because, hey, we're looking at her neck. This can't be. Can this actually connect?
Hmm.
I got grain. Okay. What's next, Joe? I'm sorry. Were you finished? Did I inter?
No, well, with that, yeah, I'm finished with that. Yeah.
Okay. So we
So,
all gotten through some of the thingies.
so the oh wow, what happened to that? Oh yeah. So the Boeing Starliner
Oh, right.
spacecraft
I,
that's up there in this in the supposed to be circling the Earth, it had stopped. Remember, it stopped, and they didn't know what was, and the two astronauts were trapped in there. Well, it turns out what happened
how
is,
long ago was that now?
I think it's been about a couple of months that they've been up there
Yeah,
stuck.
I remember it, but I
They're
figured
still
they
stuck
had that
there.
figured out.
Hmm. Yeah, well, it's the thrusters. They've malfunctioned.
Oh,
That's the
so they've
root
been there for
cause of the
two
problem.
months
And
or more, probably. How
and
long
its
does it take people?
resolution. That's the only thing way they can get back down is if they can get those things working again, and they don't see how they can.
Well, they're gonna have to send somebody else up. There's people up there all the time.
Right, right.
Inside
Well,
the firmament, outside the firmament, guys, I don't care what you believe.
right. They said they're going to use another spacecraft to get them down.
Colin Kaepernick. Well, yeah, they're gonna have to.
SpaceX might be better
Hold up.
equipped to manage the rescue mission. They're saying
Right,
SpaceX is going to go get them.
right.
Yeah.
Or Beto could do it too.
Elon Musk, go
Yeah.
get him, Elon.
But you
SpaceX
see,
Dragon spacecraft.
now I don't remember it so well. Obviously, it's way before my time.
Mhm.
But didn't this similar thing happen to the Russians? Yet
I
they
think it
couldn't
did.
get them back.
Yeah, didn't they get like stuck on the space station or something? That
Right.
was so long ago.
Not the space station. No, 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 no.
Ace. Oh,
Um,
I thought it was they got stuck in a space station and couldn't get out because
well, there's only
their,
one space
their
station.
spacecraft wouldn't leave.
Um, well, as far as we know, there's only one station.
But I do remember
Uh,
them, two of them getting stuck
no,
up
this
there.
is like, I'm gonna say this is the 70s.
Hmm.
And it was sad. You heard them crying and everything, blah blah blah. And how did we get back? And I I don't
God, that would be horrible, wouldn't it? Yeah,
if it
what
were true.
oh God.
It's very unlikely that Russia went anywhere if we didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Now we're making objects go to, I mean, they still think that nobody's up there, these flat earthers.
Hmm.
They think that there's nothing going on at all.
Yeah, there's
That
nothing,
we're
nothing there to see.
coveted by a firmament and
Mm.
nothing can get through there. Yet I've also heard that there's, a hole in the middle of the dome And that as kind of proof, they believe that the moon is an image of us, like a negative, I guess, and a negative uh photograph, right?
Mhm.
And one doctor did call it, what did he call it? He didn't say, oh, he used, I'll go, that's a long time ago. That was like the 50s. I'll have to go back and look. Can't remember what he called it. It was like cheese, right?
Mhm.
But there
Moon
is
is
also the
cheese.
navel of the moon. So if the
Mm.
flat earthers are right and there's a dome and there's a little hole in there, it would make sense that if the moon was a negative of the earth, oh shit, and that would make sense with the Coriolis effect. Is that what it's called when the water goes the opposite way? There's areas because the moon in Australia is the other way. So if it's a negative, oh, and that's why there's a dark side of the moon. Oh my God, that might actually be true.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What were you trying to tell us, Pink Floyd? There's a lot about music too.
Dark side of the moon.
Yeah. Um, oh, that's just so free. You remember, okay, like think about it. Remember when Kodak came out and the what the fuck were they called?
The
You know,
Polaroids.
Kodak film would come
Yeah.
out, right?
The Polaroids.
Right. Before the ones that you kind of aired off,
Yeah.
they were they were ones that you would pull off.
Pull off. Yeah. Peel.
The black.
We
So
actually
like,
have one of those cans, and we have the other one.
oh, I
And
believe it.
we
God,
have
it's
both.
old. And
So
that's so
cool.
cool.
If
Well,
they came from Silsa.
it's
Yeah.
cool. That's good stuff to have. Oh God,
It is, isn't it?
uh, I give a lot away. I can't. My
I
parents were
just
just
need
such
mine.
great collectors, and my brother, forget it. I'm very close to being a minimalist if everything didn't remind me of somebody
Huh?
or something. Okay, let's see what Helen's rating. Wow, Helen, there's people in here. Oh, they got too much dirt on them. That's why they voted for her.
Just like
Yes.
today. Yep.
Yes, Helen is right about the 30 Republicans. It's always bribery
Hmm.
or or uh blacklisted, not blacklisted. What did I used to say? Oh man, it's been a long day. Uh, blackmail. Oh, look, it's called blackmail. She wrote.
She wrote it.
I was
She
like
wrote it.
bribery or
All you
what's
had to
the
do
word
is
I'm
read.
looking?
Hey,
And she
Carolyn, all you
actually
had to do
has
is
it
read.
there in a couple of sentences lower. Exactly. See? See, I don't know. Mama Helen's from Brooklyn, guys.
Mhm.
And she's been my mama for a long time now.
Well, isn't that where you're from? Did you guys know each other?
Not in Brooklyn, not until I moved to Florida.
Isn't it odd?
We met on Facebook, I
Ah,
think.
aha.
I
Hey,
think.
well, this
Um,
is what the West meets the East.
yes. Oh man, I'm going back to Brooklyn. I'm coming to Brooklyn, Mama. I forgot. Or we had an appointment for the dermatologist, and
Yeah.
it's the fourth. They changed it to the eighth, I think, the seventh or eighth. They postponed it. I'm not sure why. So I'll be in Brooklyn in the house. And you guys will see that it's a regular, not a mystery. Well, it's different. It's different from when I grew up, and I'm sure, Helen, you will see the same thing. God,
Yeah.
Helen was so upset when she'd see these people with masks on. Yeah, you think I'm bad? I got him at it. No, you'll never hear those words from my mouth again. Go on, De Niro, say it again. As the best actor as you are. Um,
Okay.
we'll have
That's
lunch. Yeah,
third.
I'll
Guy's a
definitely.
turd.
I got to
De
talk to
Niro.
John about it
Go
because
ahead.
he's got complications. Yes, De Niro, Alec Baldwin.
They're
Who else?
big turds.
Well, they're all turds. Who else?
Mhm.
You name them.
Rosie O'Donnell,
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. What a pig.
Um,
They're
Alyssa
pigs.
Milano, Madonna, Cher,
Hmm.
Celine Dion,
Yes.
Johnny Depp.
Sleaze bags.
Um,
Hmm.
oh, who were you asking about today? And oh, Newhart.
Yeah.
I think Newhart was a good guy.
I don't.
And I believe he may have really passed away recently. Um, because you never know. You just really never know.
Yeah.
But I
Not
think
everybody could be bad on it. I
if
do
he
know
passed away, I have a feeling they told him the truth and everything was okay. That would be the
that.
best way to die, man.
Yeah.
This is Trump behind me. That storm,
Because it
fierce.
has to come. It has to
Yes.
come, and
Yes.
somebody has to pay. Somebody still has to pay for
Trump
Seth
is
Rich.
leading, but we're the
You know,
storm
you know that somebody has to pay for Seth Rich. You guys remember him, don't you?
for
He's the
Seth
guy that shot himself in the back
Self
of
in
the
the
head
back of the
twice.
head.
Yeah,
Mm.
twice,
That happens
two
every day.
times. Yeah, that every day it happens. Yeah, we've seen that happen before,
What
haven't
year
we?
was that, though? It really matters
Wasn't
what
it right
year.
after Trump was elected?
See, see
Wasn't
that
it?
some I
No,
don't think any of our good guys were there was too many before 2015, too many powerful and rich people already being indicted,
2016.
okay, in lower courts. I keep saying
Mhm.
this. Lower courts meaning because what we believe is the military is handling everything, right?
Right. Hmm.
Think about it, people. Think about this world change. And think about think about it this way. Even if you don't believe what we are talking about, what we're suggesting, what we're saying are conspiracies, can't we still do this? Make there be less evil, less fighting, less war, um, less stealing, less greed, less vanity.
Greed. Yeah, they're never going to get away from that. Greed is greed.
It's yeah, but there's a way to be greedy. You can be a mongrel like Trump, like go after your dreams. That's the greed.
That's a
The
good greed.
right. But the other greed is when you cheat to win.
Yeah, that's that's ugly and bad
Like
and
a
wrong.
muscle in the
We're not
bosom
supposed to do
of
that.
Abraham.
We're supposed to do it the right way. Do it the
Soul in
right way.
the bosom.
Be
Okay.
respectful. Have
The pigs from the
integrity.
view.
Yeah,
Oh,
have
sorry. I know
integrity.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just
It's all right.
reading.
You can interrupt
What?
whenever you want. That's all good.
Yes, Seth turned on Seth Rich. Yes, turned on Hilda Beast. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he might be alive. Mama, there's a lot alive. There's a lot of them
Mm.
alive. Um, they went into hiding, folks. It can happen. Mafia live like half their lives in witness protection. Like I
And
think
I would
I
really trip out
exaggerate, but I
on
think 60, 70 years, somebody, you're 20 years old and you live till you're 85,
yeah.
it has to have happened. It
I'll
has to.
trip out if some of these guys actually come out that said that. And when they said that the ones that died,
One
that
day
they're
we'll talk
actually
about who
alive.
we think are
I want
dead
to
or,
see it.
and alive.
I
I
want to see
mean,
it. I want to be alive. See it.
if you went through them, I probably could tell you for
Yeah,
the most part,
probably,
the
yeah. But I
more
want to see it.
famous people.
I want to see him
I've
come
seen
out
the
on the
lists
national
like,
stage. I
yeah,
want to see him come out on the national stage. That'll start proving the
they're
point that,
dead. They ain't coming out nowhere. They 6 feet under. Daisies are growing.
well, some people they said are alive.
Oh, you mean the good people? The good
Yeah,
people are alive. I thought you were
yeah.
talking
Well,
about
that's
like,
what I want to see. I
oh,
want
you
to
want
see
to see the
those
good, you
guys
want to
come out on
see
the national
Junior just
stage.
step out, like in the
Right.
back of
That'll prove everything's that we've been saying.
it proved it to us to see Vince Fusca in the back of Trump's
Mhm.
assassination attempt.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I got to say about that. It's going to take more for you, but for me, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. The plan is still there. but it might have changed. People thought he might be VP. I probably said he might be VP too. Don't care. The fact is, there's an enormous amount of people that believe he is
Hmm.
Junior, or he's pretending to be, and Junior's still alive. It doesn't matter. It's just a
Yeah,
belief. And you know what? If you never find out all the truths, oh well.
yeah.
It's like, oh well.
Wonderful.
You're gonna find out a lot. And when the emergency broadcast system comes about, and most likely Trump will be talking, or some major general, the head of Q, perhaps, which to me, that would be JFK Jr., right? But see, that's why I figured he could. Can you be vice president? I don't know. But if that's just enough proof. And then when you have other people around the world saying it, when Mama Helen sends me stuff, and that's why I'm gonna put, oh man, it's Sunday. We should have come on earlier.
Hmm. See, it's 10 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But because there's a few people on, but nobody's chatting. And I thought Matt said he'd come in. I thought maybe there's one other person I thought might
Yeah.
drop by. And I knew Helen would come in the chat. Um, oh well. And I did say like 9-ish. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So all right. And what about this debate that's not gonna happen?
Oh, the debate. Come on, man.
Come on,
They were
man.
saying that Trump didn't want to debate her, right? Oh, Trump is afraid of Kamala Harris. He doesn't want to debate her. So he says, "Okay, let's debate," and puts a date and a time on on Fox News, and we're going to do it, right? And Kamala says, "No, I don't want to do it on that channel. Let's do it on Channel 7."
ABC.
ABC, I mean, well, ABC. Channel 7 is our ABC. So.
Yeah. You see, the Peacock, the Eyeball, and the also the ABC. I'm not gonna get too conspiratorial with this, but I mean, there's so many people that know that
ABC.
the media is all
Mm-hmm.
controlled,
Oh yeah, totally
massively
controlled.
controlled by
Yeah,
one
it's a
to six
monopoly
people.
now.
Yeah, it
Yep,
is. It's just a
total
corporation.
monopoly. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I did show that video recently. All right, Helen, about with the JFK Jr. and the Lark. I did show it in a couple of shows ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I
Mm-hmm.
showed a picture of him backstage, JFK Jr., guys. Because his code name was Lark, and that video we showed
Right.
was him teaching how to uh Yankee Doodle Dandy, how to sing Yankee
Yeah.
Doodle Dandy to this lark on his arm. Now, what the hell was I talking about? You see, I always do this. Uh, Joe, it's your fault. You should remember.
Always my fault.
Oh,
But
so okay, so we're talking about I just want to yeah, okay, so there's a Peacock, there's an Eyeball, and then there's the ABC. And I always wondered, now I see it because of the Olympic rings.
right.
The ABC is not capitalized. It is lowercase. And if you
And
really
you
look
know,
at
you
it,
know what?
they look
CBS is.
like they look like O's, all of them, full
Yeah.
O's.
Right.
A, B, because they're all lowercase, and the C. Let me just finish.
Right.
Even though the C is kind of open, it's open very small. And therefore you could put the 666. That's it, guys.
Hmm.
Even the monster drink, right, Mama Helen, that monster drink, bring out the B666. That's six in Hebrew. I heard,
Hebrew letters. Those are Hebrew
yeah,
letters. Or
numbers,
the
but yeah,
Hebrew numbers.
yes.
Hebrew
Well,
numbers
six
for
is a
the number
number.
6.
I'm glad you know your ABCs. Now, what were you going to say? I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, yeah, I'm just agreeing with you.
So Trump, okay, so Trump is in litigation with ABC. correct? Because of the whole UG King, what's her Carol, whatever the hell her fucking name is, that
Mhm.
ugly crappy bitch. And something about, I think it was one of the anchors. Oh, it was George
Stephanopoulos.
Stephanopoulos that said something.
He's a nasty man. He's
He
a
is
nasty
disgusting. Well,
man.
he's dead. He's gone. You know, it's funny. I think Al Bundy and the one that played Peg, I think they're both alive. I
Hmm.
think all of them are good. There are definitely certain shows, certain. That's why I'm not sure about Ron Howard, people. I'm really not sure. His
I don't think
brother,
Ron Howard was a
shit.
good one.
I don't know. I always liked him. So I never liked the Happy Days too much. Blonde is like, oh my gosh, smack. Yeah, come to Brooklyn and do that, moron. I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of you. Go to Hell's Kitchen and
Mm.
do that. Okay, anyhow. Um, that's another thing. Next time we do a conspiracy one, I want to talk about the magnets. Remember I told you about the
Yeah,
Archie?
those,
Okay.
yeah,
I don't want to forget that.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
go
we'll
back to
do some
ABC.
studying on that.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Hmm.
The like the Arc de Triomphe in
Yeah.
France,
Hmm.
that's on their major avenue, which I can't remember
Hmm.
at the moment. I've
You
gone
have
there, I've
one.
gone shopping there, but okay, let's not get into that right now
Yeah,
because
let's not go there yet.
my head goes all over sometimes. But let's get back to ABC. It looks like 666. If
Mm-hmm.
you just imagine a line or the right, yeah, the B backwards, I think. I gotta look at it again. It's been a while, but yeah, they're all fucking, they're all
Oh yeah.
satanic.
Hmm. What I wanted to say was, why is that one all letters, right?
Right. To
Lowercase,
look
and
like it.
the other two are uppercase.
Right.
NBC and CBS are both uppercase.
But they have, see, ABC is their logo, their actually logo in their round little icon thingy, where
Yeah.
the other two have a peacock and an eye. So they're capital. Now, the other thing is you're not looking at
Hmm.
the coloring ABC. You're looking at the negative, the O's in the middle. They're devils, they're Satanists. They're not going to show you right to your face. You got to see the opposite. You got to see outside the box. All right. And as far as Trump don't, he's not gonna cow down to her. Are you
No.
kidding? I mean, all that trouble there. Yeah, we're gonna go there, sure, right, and trust. I know Stephanopoulos wasn't gonna, you know, be in charge of the debate. That's what I was
Hmm.
told. I think I read, but I don't do it. She's a loser. She's going to, well, you know what? I don't know. It's all part of the plan. Who the fuck knows? I really don't anymore. I guess at some of this shit now because I cannot keep up. I
Yeah,
can't keep up with all the information. The
I
information
know.
is flying out. It's like
It is. It's
you
all
don't even
over the
have to
place
really look
too.
for it as much,
Yeah, and
but pay
some things are
attention.
not being followed, such as our last story.
Did you want to talk about,
I got one more story.
no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, I know a couple that you wanted to talk about. BlackRock was one,
Yeah, this is it. I'm going to tell you about it right now.
and then the Ukraine.
This is the last one. So can I let me tell you?
Okay.
So the what it is BlackRock has actually they're an investment corporation, right? And they have acquired 47% of Ukraine's land. Isn't that odd how they did that?
They wait,
After
say
we
it
gave
again.
all that money to Ukraine for all that for the war, BlackRock steps in and starts buying all the land. 47%, that's a lot.
40%. Did they say any parts? Which parts?
Uh, the substantial land acquisition by a
So then the
foreign
good guys
entity
have
of an
BlackRock.
ongoing conflict. Yeah, it hasn't. It didn't say exactly where.
It's okay. The good guys probably have it.
Half of the Ukraine's agricultural land by them.
Ukraine produces a lot of wheat,
Hmm.
and then the ores
Right.
are, you know, we probably wasted a lot on, we may have even given away a lot of our gold and precious ores and metals, but they are still around. Um, and they're
Hmm.
definitely hidden from us, most of the bigger things.
Isn't that weird how money can step in, buy
But
land, and stop a war?
Ukraine has a lot of precious metals, and I wonder, they don't have lithium or anything like that though, that I'm thinking of.
Man, wasn't it
They have
you
good
and me?
caviar.
Wasn't it you and me that watched the little video of Ukraine and all the people partying?
I
I
don't
don't remember.
know.
It was a little bit ago. Could have swore it was
What were
you and
they
me.
doing? Oh, probably.
Just partying, not the and a little wisp of
Well,
smoke in the
I still have
background.
like, I would have known I have family and shit in the Ukraine, in Poland. Most of them are in Poland now, I think, because it's kind of like, but I would have known like if it was so. My grandmother called me. Well, she didn't speak to me. She spoke to my mom, but I remember her saying that everything was so bright green after Chernobyl.
Right.
So she was in Poland already. They had moved to Poland over there, and I'm proud of Poland. I'm not Polish. I am Ukrainian, but I am so my cousins are half Polish, but I am so proud of them. And yeah, my stepsons too. A quarter Polish maybe. Because they stuck to their guts, their guns, and their religion. They knew. They figured it out. They are not the butt of the joke of the earth anymore.
Six.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Six.
I'm not
Six.
falling
Six
asleep.
feathers. Yeah.
This is
It
great.
yeah. That was my last
Oh,
thing.
you forgot one.
The colors are yellow, orange, red, purple, blue, and then green
What?
from left to right on the peacock. On the NBC peacock, six colors.
Okay, so that's the color of the rainbow in that order. It would be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, black. So those are there's no brown or there's no black, but there's no brown that we know of in the laser. I got to think of that. You're missing one important. I think you really wanted to mention that today, unless you wanted to save it for tomorrow for some reason, about the Catholic priest.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I did. I did
Oh,
forget.
it's correct.
I'll be doggone.
High five.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
I'm lacking sleep. I know I'm usually crazy anyhow. I'm just
Yeah. Isn't that it's just so weird how
this
all
hurts.
these crimes come and how this happened. This is just gonna blow your mind. In Austria, a Catholic priest, and look, I'm Catholic. I was raised Catholic and Lutheran. They're both. So I just, but I don't know which one I don't know where I stand
Well, right
on
now, I think it's
religion.
all
But
about
anyways,
spirituality.
yeah, in this priest was busted for operating a methamphetamine lab in the parish rectory. And like that. Just like Breaking Bad, you know, Breaking Bad here in Albuquerque. Yeah,
How many did he?
so weird.
Is there an amount of?
It didn't say how much there was. I mean, come on, man. A laboratory? What in
And
in in
like,
a
I mean,
church
he couldn't have been
run
doing it
by a priest?
himself, right?
It's it's sad.
What I'm saying is, did he have others? Did others go under with him? Like, were there, um, aid and abetting, like making the stuff? Like, did he make it alone? Do you know how dangerous that shit is? They have to destroy that house, right?
Yes,
Didn't we
they
talk
do.
about this before? They have to destroy that house.
They
You
have to
know,
that's a church. So they have to destroy the
oh, it's
church.
in the church?
The church rectory.
Oh, for God's sake. I'm sorry, I was talking to Helen maybe. Um,
It's like, come on, man, really?
I just, but how did nobody else know?
Doesn't make no sense.
Did you wanted to talk about what your belief is really quick about God? Do you have a belief about God?
I believe there's God. I feel I feel like he talks to me. Um, so weird because I'm not saying that I hear him, I hear voices, but every once in a while, it's like I do. I hear somebody say, Joe, and I look around and there is nobody in my house.
What
But I
is
hear it
it's not
right
telling you to
here where
kill
I'm
dogs,
sitting.
right? Because if
Huh?
it tells you to kill dogs, that's a no-no. Because
No,
that's Satan.
no,
If it says go
it's
help
like
your neighbor,
it's
that'd be
like he's
gay.
like he tell like
It's God.
it's like a reassuring presence that he's there watching, knowing he knows that I'm there. He knows that I'm on his side.
You're on his side. That's the most important.
But
It's it's
I
not
don't like
really
the
what you
churches. I
believe
don't
because
believe in churches.
we're not supposed to know.
Right.
We're not supposed to know because if we were supposed to know, we'd know.
Hmm.
So if we're not supposed to know,
You're
don't
not supposed to
sweat it.
know.
Don't sweat it. If it happens to you, it happens to you.
Mhm.
It
Mhm.
happened to me, but it's a little more sciencey, fictiony with me. But I do believe now in a higher being, and I do believe we are all one though. And I think such like Trump needs us and we need Trump. You need the leader, but you need the men, mankind, women. Please don't bitch about that. It's kind of the same rule.
Yeah,
Um,
we all need each other. You're supposed to be kind. That's what I
God
know.
needs us as much as we need God.
Mm, that's right. He lives in you.
Perhaps,
He lives
maybe.
around you. He's
I don't know.
breathes the air, the land, everything.
See, I'm
He's
still trying to
you.
learn all that stuff,
You're
but I,
him. He's
I am
you.
not like I'm so open to anything. So I'm just open to everything. Try me.
Mhm.
If I try it once and I don't like it, see ya. But you gotta try.
Yeah, God is
I'm
everything
not
that is
telling you to eat
good.
kangaroo here, but
Right. Did you hear that? God is everything that is good.
God is
Everything that is bad, the devil has inserted itself in that spot. Wherever there was a hole, the devil wiggles in. He's very slimy.
I was looking up. Yeah, exactly. You're
Mhm.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
You know,
But I do believe in I mean, gosh, I grew up in two different churches. So,
me too. Me too.
but I just have, you know, I have a problem with the churches because of what's happening. I've seen people
It's
that
not the
when they leave
churches, that's
church,
Satan, because most churches make their money
right,
at night.
right.
They have an altar. I think, Helen, we talked about this years and years ago, and I'm not sure if it's all true,
But I
but
know
some
our Catholic
churches,
churches are locked.
and now you're telling me that church was met. Oh,
That was in Austria, but I
that was
know
an
our
issue.
churches are locked here. Here they're locked. You
But it was
can't
the
come
priest that
in.
was doing it. So what's
But it was a priest that was doing it, right? Exactly. So, but it did. You know what it didn't say? It didn't say that he was actually the one selling, right?
well, he was doing it for the good. You know, he was
I
going to
know
give it
he's
to the
such a
poor.
good man.
Whatever he made out of it, he was going to give it to the poor.
Yeah,
Most likely, he figured this is a great cover up.
right.
Let me become a priest. I'll be rich. I'll retire early. I'll fake my death, whatever it may be. Learning or literature concerned with human culture, especially literature, history, art, music, and philosophy. That is a synonym for humanity, a definition or synonyms of humanity. Learning or literature. Learning. Humanity needs to learn continuously. Or literature. Reading is fundamental. Without literature, it's hard to
Jesse
transfer
is on.
information until we become telepathic. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
concerned with human culture. That is not taking down buildings,
Right.
I'm sorry, monuments and statues. That's keeping them up so we never do that shit again because
Right.
we're learning.
Right. Right. So
We
since we've
don't,
been doing
we
this,
preserve human culture. We don't
right,
kill it.
right.
Sorry?
Since we've been doing this, you and me, been doing all this political
Mm.
crap, I have a calmness, a peace and calmness when we're in doing this and talking about all this crap, all this bad crap that's going on. So maybe
What?
that's what
Like,
God's telling me to say. I don't know. That's why I'm doing it. Because I get that
that's
peace and
strong.
calm.
Is
Yeah.
that like a testament or something? That's
I
pretty
don't know,
strong.
but that's what I feel. So I mean it feels like it's the right way, so there
Five
you
of
go.
you are watching and nobody wants to come on. Well, I'm watching. I don't know
Yeah.
if I count.
Anybody wants to come in and
Well, no, because I
say
closed it
something,
out.
say, Joe, you're dumb,
Um,
or you're wrong, or hey, we
yeah, because
agree, or
otherwise we'll close it up because I haven't slept. I haven't slept. Blah, blah.
yeah,
Anybody else have friends that look like the Penguin? Da-da-da. In the Joker, in the
there's a lot of news we went through.
Batman. That was probably one of the last movies. Trying to look. Was that it? Okay.
Mm.
Oh, there was this. I was playing spades, of course, and there was this woman. And she was terrible. Well, it could have been a man for all I know, but the name was Golden Flake,
Odd
right?
name.
Didn't it make you just? And yeah,
Odd
we're
name.
gonna be using that. We'll use that for people like Kamala Harris. And this I will thank Sarah Palin for because she's the one that came. Oh, did she come out with? She came out with Snowflake too, right? Or is it just Buttercup or something? Shoot, maybe I'm wrong, but either way, the Snowflake thing. Well, it would make sense. She is in Alaska this time.
Yeah,
Might be,
right.
might
Would make
be.
sense.
But we're gonna call, you know, Biden the golden snowflake of the year. I don't. It's late already. Maybe tomorrow night or Tuesday we
Or
can do, or
Tuesday.
Tuesday we can do the
One
Jim Carrey
day.
one. That young man that sent the Hanson. I gotta go and follow him on Facebook because I like what he does. He did a nice Jim Carrey one, the one that we saw yesterday about
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Vance's face.
yeah.
Now
Hmm.
Vance has. Now I looked. I also looked at his freckles, his eyes. His ears are totally opposite, which since it's a fingerprint, they would have covered up. Now, the
Hmm.
other thing is he has a brown dot, which the neither the Paul Walker or the other guy had. And he's got it right below.
Yeah, that
That could
was
be a
weird,
stick on.
right? Hmm.
Women used to put one on their faces to look beautiful. Oh, look, it's a real. Well, I got a
I used to
real
actually have
ID.
one on my face, yeah,
There you
forever.
go. Right.
Yeah,
Because it's so
it popped up. Yeah.
beautiful. It's so beautiful. He looks like a man. I love her. She's so good. Peter, I'm holding melons.
Yeah.
Peter, I'm holding Hooters. I'm sorry.
Right?
I'm sorry. Do I have to show you that clip or have you actually seen that?
I don't think I've
That's
seen
from Family Guy.
it.
All right. So I guess we can end it because I think we'll save the Jim Carrey one. Um, Helen, there's certain things that you sent me. Actually, let's do this one.
And
Some
Judge
that I
Judy.
cannot play. I'm going to have to play it by ear. I got to think about it. I got to see how I could do it, and because because they're gonna
Because
take
of
us
the
down,
wonderful things he does.
RBG was dead before we knew it. RBG was dead before we knew it.
Uh-oh. Oh,
See, if I sing, you guys will remember. RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. was dead probably 2 years before she was, before we were told she died. And she was seen at the gym. Yeah. Okay. Couldn't hold her head up sitting in a seat, but she was at a gym for sure.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Exercising.
Right. All right. Am I sharing correctly? I'm sorry for my language, guys. I really try. No, I don't. I don't try not to
Mhm.
curse. I'm sorry.
That's Carol.
It's if I can't get it out
Carol
the.
Raw.
All right, I'll try not to curse. I'm sorry. All right, listen to this, guys. This is one that this is what I want everybody to do. I am, you know what? I'm gonna post it in um the community part of the channel where I'll post my. Do you want to give them your email too? So I don't get bombarded. Well, I'm hoping at least a good dozen of you that I know like this stuff will share whatever. It could be conspiracies, it could be news, it could be modern, it could be old. Sometimes I think this will be easier. I am not an email fan, but
Me
if
either.
this is the way it's going to have to be, then we'll check it every like twice a week, Joe. It doesn't have to be every fucking day, you know? And that way we have things that we can bring up and I'll say who sent it to us and you can even tell us what you think in the email, give us what you
Mhm.
think, what you want us to say so we're prepared. We'll say what you want us to say so people don't
Yeah,
have to read on, in
there
the
you
chat.
go. That'll work too.
If they don't want to come in, I will literally
Yeah,
do
yeah.
anything to wake people up, to help share the news, to get you soldiers off that you're little generals and you go off and teach other little soldiers and so forth and so on. And that's
Mhm.
the only way to wake the whole world. Let's wake the
Give us a
whole world.
subject
Wake the whole
and
world.
we'll
Okay.
investigate it.
Tell me if you can hear it, right? Just shake your head.
Crazy too. If you type in Illuminati backwards on Google search,
Yeah.
you know what it comes up? Sends you
Thank you, Helen.
straight to the National Security Agency site.
What's that?
The National Security Agency site, fam. The
For-
government.
Wait, if you type it in,
If you spell Illuminati backwards
Yeah.
into Google, then the first link of what they'll send you is the National Security.
is that true?
Yes.
I type it in Google right now.
Yes.
Also.
Yeah.
Let's try this shit.
Yeah.
There's no way. How do you spell Illuminati backwards though?
ITANIM
ITANIM
ULLI.
ULLI. Mink. Oh shit. What the fuck? Why is that? Why does it do that?
I don't know. Why do you think? Stupid.
National Security Agency sent. This is actually true.
And so yo, bro, this is crazy because you know what's crazy too? If you type in Illuminati backwards on Google search,
Yeah.
you know what?
What do you
Isn't
think
that
about
crazy?
that? I'm not going to try it because I've done about 10 of these so far and they all come true. They all have worked. There's no doubt in my mind. Again, this must be the good guys, so stay positive, people. The bad guys would never allow this out.
Right.
They wouldn't. They would have changed it.
Mhm.
But for the hell of it, if you want to go and see like Celine Dion's clothes, I think it was Nunu, and you, by all means, go and do that. If you don't believe that she was some kind of dark princess, go
Mm.
check out her clothes line. I forgot about that. So old. Oh man. Yeah,
Yeah.
go check it out. For babies. The babies wearing upside down crosses. That's okay.
That's
We
wrong.
know it's a free country, folks, but no. There are some
That's wrong.
things as we have to decide as one. And I
Right.
think we can decide that we don't need any kind of Satanism ever, anywhere in the world.
Right.
Ever. Ever. There's nothing good can come out of it.
Nope.
I'll say God prevails or whatever you want, but no. No, 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 no. Um, so we'll end it because
Mhm.
that was pretty
We
good.
had a great night.
There was another one about Disney, so along with the other one I want to remember. Well, I forgot already, but thankfully it's recorded live. Um, I also want to do about there's a lot of Disney ones, a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
Disney ones. But the one I keep remembering from these two kids that work on the Illuminati stuff all the time is I don't think it was Fantasia. No, that's just, no, this one had Donald Duck. I believe it was Donald Duck. I'll find it. I'll find the picture. It's one of the old ones, as probably a little newer than Fantasia, but old. And Donald is on an exam table, like in the doctor's office, and on the chalkboard in back of it, broken up, it says, ask about the Illuminati. It's chopped up. There's a little chalkboard in the back of Donald,
Hmm.
who my sister and my brother met, the real voice of Donald, the original. We have it on tape. I bet my brother took it, son of a bitch. Have him on tape saying hello to Chris and Michelle, my brother and my sister, my older brother. I don't think Steven was born yet. So, yeah, on the back of right in the back of him, you see a chalkboard, and on it, it says ask about, and it would be under OUT, the Illuminati, not in any, not, it, it was phonetic. No, it wasn't. It was totally done right. It's just was out of order. If you pulled it, it would have opened right, but no. Why? Why did they do this? I don't know. I mean, were somebody hinting and they made it go through, or did they allow it to go through? Like the Little Mermaid with the penis castle. As much as any girl likes to see, that is not the place we want to see it. Nor do they want their children to see it, or their husbands, or their nephews, nieces, brothers, sisters, mothers, uncles, whatever. Poor Disney. I mean, the poor people that believed in Disney all these years. There's room 33, I believe it's called. Black and white floor. That's classic mosaic. Um, with the black and white tiling. Masonic, not mosaic. I'm thinking art, right? All right. Anyhow, Joe, you've been very quiet.
Well, I was just listening. That was very good
I know,
explanation.
I got a lot. I
Yeah.
can't, just
There's
all
a
oh
lot
my
in your
God,
head,
and there's so
And I
more.
let it when it starts spilling out. It's a good thing to just let it spill out.
Why I'm mad.
Yeah,
I
get it
mean, you
out.
are
Man.
mad.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a joke or should I?
You have a joke this
I
time.
do have a joke.
Yeah. Let's hear it. Let's hear a joke.
Nice looking pirate goes into a bar. He's carrying a wheel in front of him. Sits at the bar, puts the wheel down on his lap. Wheel to the ship.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how I imagine it, at least.
Yeah. Right. You got you. So,
Orders a few beers. He drinks a couple of beers. The bartender comes around. His third drinks. This is on me, but I really got to ask a question. You're a nice, savvy, handsome looking pirate sitting here alone having a few beers. I understand that bit. But why do you have the wheel on your lap? So the pirate looks at him and goes, "Arr, it's driving me nuts." Did I do it good? Did I do it good? I tried. No? Yeah, okay.
That was pretty good,
I don't
man.
know. I can't,
That was
I don't
pretty
know.
good.
I have a memory like something I don't have, I don't remember though. Something
That
like
was a
that.
good
We
one,
love
man.
you guys. I hope
Yeah,
you
we did.
enjoyed. I'm sorry
Thanks
nobody
for
came
coming in and
in.
spending time with us.
We still didn't get a
Appreciate it.
schedule down, but I think,
Yeah.
I definitely think Tuesdays instead of Sundays should be our like Tuesday afternoon, evening. Maybe we'll go and do this with the open Zoom um every other
On
Tuesday
Tuesday.
or something.
Okay.
But I don't know. There's so much to get out that I don't want, not that we
We'll see
don't
what
love you.
happens tomorrow.
Why? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday.
Tomorrow's Monday, and then Tuesday.
Well, I don't know if we could get it out that early. I was supposed to
Yeah.
do something about Sunday last week, but then I
Yeah.
didn't think we were gonna do, I mean, there's so much going on and we gotta get
know.
out within like 3 weeks, so it's pressure, under pressure. You go listen to the lyrics of that song. Go listen to the lyrics. They're talking about themselves, people. Okay. We love you. Thanks for
Hell yeah.
listening. Thanks for joining us. And please email us. I want to hear from you guys. Okay. Okay. Take care, all.